Mark Howard calling it on Fox Footy.
Saturday afternoon football from the MCG. The final round of the season. Away we go. A massive game for Morrison again. It's a good ball forward to McAvoy. The skipper with an early shot. Inside 50, coming back with the flight, getting into a little hole. It was Hanrahan. Opportunity for the Hawks. Snap around the body. Wow. And that is a finish and a half. Hawks now with their first. Hits Morrison with a low footy on the wing. Goes back on the 1-2. They got something forward the ball, the Hawks. Driving towards Brockman. Sneaks it out the back. Brockman goes off the ground. It might get the bounce. I think it does. Exciting young player for the Hawks. And they get their second.
Lower the eyes, but decides to go to a one-on-one contest. Roll the dice against Foster, one of the best intercept markers. But at least you're going to a one-on-one situation ahead of the ball, or certainly equal numbers. They'll be utilised the 6-6-6 rule. Get there as quick as possible. Great finish.
But that was the right opportunity.
One of the great highlight packages from the tackle on centre wing to the goal. Just didn't kick through it in the end, as Jason explained beautifully for us. That's 50. That is 50 all day.
It's been an issue for the Tigers for a while now. They're ill-disciplined, giving away free kicks and 50-metre penalties.
Goal of the season. From point-blank range, from County Meath, the Irishman puts it through. Shakes the fist.
It's a hand pass. Mitchell, nice step inboard. Now Hanrahan, centering ball. This is the dangerous one. There's Ashbury again. Brockman does well by body. Phillips wobbles the ball forward, right through the middle. 3 in a row for the Hawks now. David Roden with that smile.
He creates a ground ball, and this is where the Hawks have thrived all year. They've been one of the best in
guard today. Bulldogs just paid no attention to him last week.
Well, Ashbury gets himself into trouble. Flicks it over the top. As a result of that, it comes down to Brockman, who kicks his second. Well played, Tyler Brockman.
That's because he's a very talented young man.
It was the defining quality of the premiership teams of Hawthorn a few years back, wasn't that forward 50 pressure? No doubt, I don't think Clarko's changed his game style the last few weeks, Jace. It's just taken a while for it to evolve and the younger players to develop in that system.
His Hawthorn team by 1 goal at this moment. His last game for the Hawks as O'Meara grabs the ball. Flicks out of his hands. It's picked up by Wingard. Tries to fashion the kick. How'd he go? He has. He's fashioned. He's got it through. How'd he go? That was miraculous.
Yeah, you cannot leave with that amount of space. It was a very clever goal, but that is too much space for a player of his quality to forward 50 stoppage.
It's not one of their strengths, is it, the Tigers? Clearances.
No, they've been worse than the comp,
and certainly getting
yeah.
scored.
McAvoy, the handball over the top. Wingard has run hard and continues to. Looks up. Kicks it to the spot. That is magnificent. And Tommy Phillips just goes back. Says, get out of the way, I'll kick the goal, and gets his second. Well done, Tom Phillips. But Chad Wingard has run hard all day, and he set up that goal.
Men screaming inside 50. William Shields takes his time. Now bangs the ball hard and low and hits Mitch Lewis.
I reckon they've got to open the ledger at some stage.
And this might be the stage. Works it back beautifully with the in-dipper. Lewis on the board. The Hawks, they've kicked 4 on the bounce. Goes all the way back by hand. Sydney Stagg has turned it over. He's kicked it straight to Brockman, who's already kicked 2. To open up again for the Hawks to a 23-point lead from 40 directly in front. This is what he's paid to do, and that's exactly what he does. Brockman's got 3, and the Hawks are out to a game-high 23-point margin. This is it further to Morrison. And 8 disposals in the first term. Started really well. Back to Wingard, being one of Hawthorn's best. Measures the ball in towards the pocket. Lewis gets up high, marks strongly.
Got to think about this next kick because
he's got no Kaczynski now. Kaczynski coming off with the shoulder.
50.
Range. Trots in. Pops through his second. And the Hawks are out by 23. 5.
When did you kick the 17th, Jace? What stage of the last quarter?
I'm not sure, mate. Not sure. I don't know. 5 minutes to go, maybe.
In the finest of ways possible, and he comes in and he loves it. Didn't need the goal umpire. Could hear Chad Wingard give himself a roar of approval, and he kicks the...
Get it down that way, O'Meara.
And Asprey's playing on him, so they're on each other.
Howe to Brockman.
Does he have an awareness?
He'll be looking for the little lead, and Asprey's all over it too.
They hand it off low, piercing ball. What about that for a finish? Arm in the air, Scrimshaw, then he realised there's no one here. But the teammates...
How long to go and they played on?
The best thing when he got the ball, though, you should have seen Asprey on Burgoyne. He almost put the arms around him and said, you ain't getting this. He said, my sole goal here is to make sure you don't get the little easy leader.
They should do a deal. Asprey.
22, no time on. Play on as Arts goes long up towards full forward. The Flyers come from everywhere. Revolt from behind. Off the hands of the pack. Here we go. Graham got hit. Lynch twisting and turning. He's got the ball. Off the ground. It's a goal. It's a goal. You're not going to believe this. It's a goal. While Sean Burgoyne has touched it. Decision on the scoreboard. Everyone at home can hear it. Scores are level at the MCG. It's a goal to Jack Revolt. Richmond have kicked 5.
Extraordinary finish at the MCG. It is a draw to finish the season. A draw in game 407 for that man, Sean Burgoyne. A 4th draw for Alistair Clarkson as the man in charge for the Hawks. And all the heroes go out. Asprey, Burgoyne, Basher Hooley and Alistair Clarkson.
I described it earlier as a man who played the game fairly and beautifully. 2 champions in their last 3 premiership wins. And walking off side by side, Alistair Clarkson, after 390 games as the Hawthorn coach and 4 premierships, and Sean Burgoyne, the first Indigenous player to play 407 games.